Hey YouTube family, thank you so much once again for stopping by today for another episode. This time around we're bringing to you Ultra Street Fighter 2 The Final Challenger Ryu by JADA Toys. You came and conquer. And if you guys seen recently, I just posted their lineup. They have new challenges coming up. They look pretty good. So if you guys do not have these yet, do not miss out. Do not miss out. So make sure you guys go and check that out. But let's get into it, y'all. Ryu. Let's check them out. Something interesting about the JADA Toys boxes is that one, they give you these little nice box that looks like the arcade, and then in the back, that's where you see the next figures in the wave. And then you see all of the characters down here. Now, what I like is that this is a whole entire window box, right? With this over it. So if you are those that don't like to open their figures, this is a way to display them, so you can actually see the entire figure. And I think that that's pretty dope. It's a nice little touch that they did that. And it does come with this backdrop, which is pretty nice. Just keep it this way and just have them staged up like that. So now looking at Ryu, starting off with the head sculpt here, we can see that his hair has individual sculpted hair strings going around, which is pretty dope, and I really like that. The band, I think it is a little too short, and it doesn't swivel or anything like that, but he does come with an alternative head sculpt that does have it flying to the side. His hair does have a little bit of hint of brown in it, but his hair is supposed to be it's supposed to be more brown with black shading. I think that would have made the figure a bit more accurate as well. Here is majority black with a little bit of brown in it. I don't know if the camera's capturing that, but that's how it's supposed to be the other way around. And when we're looking at his actual face sculpt, I think that they did pretty good capturing his eyebrows and his facial expression here. I think that maybe the lip color, it throws it off for me a little bit. And look at his little ear there. Pretty good. Nice little profile there though. Now the skin texture, I don't know how accurate the skin texture is because we see him in different skin texture and every type of stuff, but he does have some shading on there, which looks really good, and it helps the muscles and the definition of the skin and the veins and all of that stand out even more. So we appreciate that. And the gi is white and crisp. In some areas you can kind of tell that they added some darker shading, and it is textured. So the gi on the top is textured all the way down to the bottom of his pants. Looking at the belt here, the belt does not swivel. He does have the Japanese lettering there, and the belt is also textured, and it does come off. You can remove the gi. You remove the belt, it's pretty easy. That's what it looks like. Just pop it off, and then reveals this, which I think they should have painted that black, but that's beside the point. Then you just take it off, and that's what he looks like. And it looks really good for a $25 figure. This is incredible. Now looking at his arms, the arms you can see does have the veins there, up here as well, and then right here on his bicep, his elbow, which looks pretty good. So his gloves, yes, he's had red gloves before, but in Street Fighter 2 he had them brown, not red. But he does wear red gloves as well, so this is alright. And the gloves, they are textured. I don't know if you can hear that, but they are textured. The red on the gloves is consistent with the band as well, so I do like that. It may not be as glossy because they are different material, but they do match for the most part. For his pants, we can see some shading on the side here with some wrinkles, helping that pop out more around the kneecaps. You see all of that. And down for his feet is consistent with the skin texture, so that's good as well. See somewhat of his throat nail there. The bottom of his feet, which has holes, and if you have a stand or something, you can just stand them up. He got sweaty feet. Yeah. Starting off with his head goes all around. Because of the way that the neck is, he has a lot of head movement. Look down that much, and he can look up that much. His arms go up about that much. He can do that 360. He has butterfly joint, which is really good. Helps him cross his arm over and all of that good stuff. You can see that. He has bicep swivel, bend at the elbow. Really good. He could punch himself. And for his wrist, goes all around and goes up and down, up and down. He can do a 360, which mine's kind of hard. He punches forward, back, and then side to side. And if you use the bottom part, he can have even more movement. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. For the legs go out about that much. That thigh cut kicks forward about that much and back. It doesn't have that leg drop though. Bend at the knee is really good. And down here, as you can see in there, it does move. And then that helps with posing his foot around, which is really good. And then his actual foot goes up that much, goes down. He has those ankle rockers, which are really good. For accessory, he comes with it, but I count this as an accessory because you can either have it on him or off. So the gi, which we already spoke about, you can see the rips on the side there. And then the belt, which does come out for him. And as I stated, it does not swivel or anything like that, so you do want to be careful if you do try to. But you can have all of that come off of him. It does come with this head sculpt, which is his grinning. This is the headband that I was telling you guys earlier. That because the one that he comes with doesn't swivel, he does come with this alternative headband. Hair looks good still, and the eyebrows are good. He does have a little bit of red coming onto his forehead there. And mouth area, you can see the cheeks. They did good making sure that they capture that attitude. That's pretty good. He does come with his, in there, you can see the handprints in there. That's pretty dope that they were able to capture that and add that. This is like a soft material here. Now you cannot, I tried it, I'm not 100% sure, but you cannot remove this. Don't do it because they gonna mess up with the glue. No, that's glue. You don't try to do that. But it does come with this, and the bottom part are right here. You can see that there's a hole. The reason being is because it comes with a stand for it, which is articulated. You can pose it however you want, which is a nice little touch. It does stay on there too. It stays on there pretty good. It's not gonna move or anything like that. And finally, he does come with these pair of hands, which are his Hadouken or posing and doing hand gestures, you know, before he fights. You can use these hands for multiple reasons, but they did pretty good with the paintwork. You can still feel the texture there. The hands look pretty good. They're sculpted nicely. So yeah, that's a wrap up on my review on JADA Toys Ultra Street Fighter 2, the Final Challenger Ryu figure. This figure is really good. As far as the articulation, the posability is phenomenal on these figures. Quick pose just to try to get them on a pretty good dynamic pose. I believe that they can execute and do a phenomenal job while keeping their figure in a very affordable pricing point. Kudos to you guys, man. I respect what you guys are doing, and I hope that you guys continue to succeed in the vision that you guys have. Skin texture, I think he's a little too orangey. Little 1, 2, 3. I things that I've mentioned, you know, the belt not articulating, the bandana not being long enough, but it still looks good, as you can see here. And the skin texture, like I said, I think is a little too orangey. But other than that, this is a great figure. I do recommend him, and I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, even though I am kind of late to, you know, to the JADA tours and bringing this guy to you. But I hope you guys did enjoy it. And y'all, there's a lot of stuff happening out there in the world. There's people that you have not spoken to in a long time. You know, reach out to them, even though if no one has reached out to you, you know, reach out to them, because maybe, you know, maybe they're going through something hard, and we all have our own journey, and sometimes we just need somebody to reach out first. If you guys have any unforgiveness in your heart, find it in you to reach out and try your best to ask for forgiveness. You will feel so much lighter, you will feel at peace. So don't carry that burden. There's people out there that love you. Again, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoy these pictures at the end. And y'all be blessed. Peace out.
You win!